Okay, as promised, it's tomorrow. I'm going to grab the little giant ladder there. It's the knockoff from Gorilla brand. I bought it at Home Depot a few years ago. And then we're gonna get up on the house where I have the ladders. We're gonna take that little section out. I got a little flustered yesterday because I was trying to catch the house on fire by accident. Lost some time to that. I don't really have a lot of time to work on the house today. I got started late. But we're gonna try to take those two little sections out of the job with the paint removal. Then we're gonna sand it, and then probably not tomorrow, probably Tuesday. Today's Sunday, by the way. We'll get it primed up and then painted. We're in the middle of a really bad drought. It's led to very nice weather, but it has it's very dry, and it's scaring me in terms of how I'm normally removing this paint, which is by heat. And I might be forced to just switch to abrading all of it off, or I'm gonna work up on the roof on the front porch where it's safer ostensibly, because the chips will just drop in front of me. I don't know, but I talked to my girlfriend yesterday about making sure I had a source of water at the ready. Yeah, it really kind of spooked me a little bit. So anyways, enough about that. I'm gonna grab stuff and get started. I'm gonna have to sort of do this pretty quick today. So it's already late. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so this is me from the future. Shortly after I filmed that intro to that video, I had a fire come in, and somebody was smoking, and they threw their cigarette butt into a 5-pawn planter, and the thing was bone dry, and the cigarette caught the plant on fire, which caught the plastic planter on fire, which then smoldered into the house and caught my customer's house on fire, which I'm going to show you right now. All right, this is one of the more interesting presentations I've seen in a while. All right, that is smoke damage. And if you look down the pipe, look down the thing, you can see it. It just continues and continues, and it burned. And then next to it, it's not nearly as significant because the heat rises and gets trapped in the joist pocket. My dog is barking. There's some sort of festival on my street today. Point being, about the video, that was one of my customers' houses, and that's what happens when you do anything with fire during a red flag warning. I was luckier than they were, unfortunately, but so it's very easy to make a mistake, and the fire department's at your door. So we'll get back to what we were doing here. I think I'm late to the party. You're not going to hear it. There's a hawk in the valley, and it was screeching just like they do on TV from Grizzly Adams reruns. Yeah, that's in my wheelhouse. That's what I grew up with. You should play Grizzly Adams reruns for your kids if you have kids or grandchildren. It's amazing how they'll watch it and there's no talking. It's kind of like if Clint Eastwood filmed a children's program. It's really something different. Pretty cool. Ben is played by a female bear because a male bear would have just torn him to pieces. But otherwise, pretty good. Dan Hennessy used to complain that he never got to get a girlfriend on this show. I saw an interview of him before he passed away. Kind of made me laugh. All right, let me keep it moving. I changed my mind. I'm going to try to get away with this, because that 300-pound rated A-frame ladder it's heavy. I mean, I'm certainly capable of getting it up on here, but I just what's with me in the entendres. So I chickened out on this because of the burn risk. That kind of put the fear of God in me a little bit. All right, let me keep it moving. Took me a long time to set up, if you want to call that setting up. I'm still arguing between burning only and sanding. I don't know. I will say this. I did get the downspout, the two S's off there. You can see it. I do want to get that burned out of the job. Let's see how quickly that goes or doesn't, and then I'll sort of start thinking bigger or smaller, depending on the circumstance. I decided I'm going to just keep burning. I had a call come in. I was afraid I was going to have to quit on the spot, but I don't have to.
But this is a carpentry problem. Let this cool down. This is where we are for things for today. I'm going to start cleaning up.
All right, so this behaved differently from here back. It wasn't working well with the heat, so I'm going to just abrade it off. The paint's always behaved differently back here. This transitions to taper sawn instead of clappered, like down in there. I think that might be stain instead of paint, and therefore the film's not bubbling when it hits the heat, or it's a latex stain. I don't know. I'm not willing to spend the money on science to figure it out, but long story short, I'm gonna just have to sand through it. And you can see the kerf marks on that circular saw, whereas a lot of this other stuff was pit sawn straight cuts to indicate its age. Better wood, more coats of paint. Definitely something with linseed or alkyd at the bottom, which likes to boil up when it's hit with heat, so makes the job easier. But house is a pain in the butt, but I do love it. I do love this place. I didn't appreciate it when I moved in. It's been my good luck charm. So I hope to tomorrow be able to be up on here, but work makes me think I may not be able to. My next step is to saw, so I mean sand, excuse me. I plan on leaving everything up here. It's forecast to be dry. I have things covered that could get affected by water, except for that heating iron, which to be honest with you, I'm afraid to cover it. So I should be back on this. If there's a break in the action, I'll just release this as a part whatever, and get it out. I have some other videos I can release. I have a lot of videos. All right, very good. Hope you have a wonderful, wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying the autumn as much as I am. All right, thanks a lot. Cleaning out drop cloths is always a pain when you're by yourself. I'm skipping that for today. I'll do that with my girlfriend. When I threw the drop cloths up on the roof, one made it, one didn't. I'm gonna fix that. It's already an eyesore. A little bit worse isn't gonna kill it. All right, there you go. It's not that glamorous work. Glamorous tree though. Like and subscribe for more.